Welcome to A Playmakers View. My name is Jamie Burdish, and if you don't know me yet, well, I'm excited to get to know you guys, and I hope that after this episode, you'll get a better understanding of myself and my whole idea behind, the channel and the whole podcast thing. A few months ago, I started up this sports podcast, and I didn't really know what I was doing, but it's been an awesome journey to say the least. Got a chance to interview some sports personnel and even a professional athlete. I've talked with my former teammates and coaches, so a lot of great stuff. And if you guys want to catch up with all that, it is on Spotify and Apple Podcast. I use a system called Anchor, which allows me to either use GarageBand or I can even record on there. And they send out my videos to Spotify and Apple, so it's simple and easy. And if you guys are ever interested in it, future podcasters, it's free, and I highly recommend that. Just a side note. But with that being said, I have decided to make a transition over to YouTube. Now, this doesn't mean that the audio can't be found. It will obviously still be on Spotify and Apple. But I wanted to change my ways and find a new way to get my podcast out. I think that having a YouTube channel, I can better engage with my audience. And I have a whole cool setup, studio. So I think it'll be cool for my audience to, get a better view of things. And I hope that you guys really enjoy this setup. So what the upcoming episodes here on A Playmakers View will look like is I'll be sitting here on my couch in my studio interviewing, friends and players and athletes, coaches, all that good stuff. Just talking about sports in general. Kicking it back, talking about our favorite moments, talking about the latest news and, history, all that kind of stuff. My hope is that someday I can get some more professional athletes to come on the show and talk. But a lot of great stuff in store, and I'm hoping to even do some trivia and different games that will, better engage you guys as well. And, you guys can learn from this stuff. That's the whole idea behind it all, is to learn and grow. My motto, I've always said, is to learn, grow, and get to know sports. So that is, my motto and what I hope that you guys can get out of this. What I found throughout this process is that there can be so many stories and, good things that come out of these podcasts. Every guest that I've had on has had something great to say, and, I want to inspire you guys. That's my whole job in all of this, is to get out those great messages, inspire, and really learn. As I learn, I want you guys to learn. We need to wake up and, learn something every day, grow every day. And I think listening to podcasts is a great way to do that. And especially when you can see me and my guests, it just adds another factor to it all. So with that being said, every week I will have a new episode out. Those will come out on Friday. Obviously, being a student, I can't really do too much else. I also play baseball. So I do apologize in advance that I won't be having 2 or 3, but we'll start with one. And it's going to serve as kind of like a talk show that you would see on ESPN or MLB Network, something like that. Now, because this is all new to me, I do want you guys to please follow my social media accounts. I have an Instagram and a Twitter. I will link those below. But being able to have those will allow you guys to talk to me, give me some suggestions, questions that you guys might have. And even if you guys want to come on the show, I'd love to have you guys. We can just sit down and talk sports. And, it's simple as that. It's really just about sitting down and talking the game with my, fellow sports fans and sports fanatics, all that kind of stuff. So I'm excited to get this journey going, and I know that it's going to be tough, but I hope you guys stay with me here, and hopefully you guys can learn and really engage in this channel. I got a lot of good stuff planned for you guys with some great guests. So please stay tuned, like I said, on social media, and just be looking for Playmakers View updates. Hope you guys are staying safe out there with the whole pandemic stuff. Obviously, there's not too much sports news and trade talks, all that stuff we can talk about. But we can always look back at history and all that good stuff. So there's a lot to talk about, a lot to learn. And like I said, take care, guys. I will see you guys next week on A Playmakers View.